Hello, guys. This is Krish here, and I am here today to share very important news with you guys. And that is what is our new training program, which is on supply chain analytics. So there are a lot of people, who are willing to know what is supply chain analytics. But there are some challenges which they face. The challenges is the way the training has to be provided step by step. So supply chain analytics is different from supply chain. And in supply chain analytics, you have to understand what kind of objectives you have to achieve. That is in supply chain, like if you want to achieve some objectives like low COGS, cost of goods sold, high inventory turnover. So you need to understand those kind of objectives. That's the first thing, and how to achieve those objectives with the help of a data, mathematics, and applying the right reasoning. That is all the few things which we need to take into account. So to teach a person about all those things, all these aspects about the data, the mathematics, the statistics, the reasoning, the supply chain, people are very confused that they how to achieve this. How should they start this entire process of learning supply chain analytics? This is what we can simplify it for you if you're interested to join the program and join the program along with us. We can make the supply chain analytics very simple for you. The second aspect is the tools, right? The tools, something like if somebody takes you to the Python or R or some other statistical tools in the beginning itself, so it is going to be quite heavy for you to learn all those tools in the beginning. So the most familiar tool a supply chain professional already has at the access is that Microsoft Excel. Right, the Microsoft Excel is the most familiar tool, the supply chain analytics who work day in and day out on this platform. So what we can do is that we can introduce the entire supply chain analytics process on supply chain on this Microsoft Excel tool itself. So once you get this access on this Microsoft tool Excel, then you actually get the understanding and become more friendly with supply chain analytics domain. So this is what we can actually provide the training. We can actually make the supply chain analytics possible on a tool called Microsoft Excel itself, which you are already familiar with. You don't need to actually learn in supply chain analytics entirely on a new tool in the beginning. And the third aspect is a cost, right? So we are not actually charging very big amount because if you're planning to learn supply chain analytics, right, the cost will be very high. Like if you might have to spend $1,000 or maybe $2,000, $3,000, right? You don't need to spend such a heavy amount. With us, you can just spend around $225 to learn this entire program. So there's a cost aspect, right? You don't have to spend $2,000, $3,000 to learn this and to learn this program. Just a mere 225 US dollars, right? In Indian currency, we say around 17,000 rupees, right? That is what we have to spend, and we are not charging a different price for the Indian people or and for the people who do not belong to India. The price for US dollars and the India, they are almost equal to same. So there's a third thing is a cost, which we are making it simpler. A fourth aspect is a time. You don't have to spend too much of time to learn this tool, right? Suppose if you're learning supply chain analytics, you have to spend at least 6 months to 1 year, or maybe 1.5 years to learn this entire tool, entire domain. We are going to make it very easy for you, because I know we are we are all professionals. We have to spend a lot of time working on our roles and fulfilling those responsibilities. Plus, we have our personal lives, so it is not possible for us to devote a lot of time on studies because the constraints which we have from your personal life and the professional life. So what we are going to make it is we're going to make it very simple. You might have to spend only 3 weeks to 4 weeks of time to learn this fast track supply chain analytics course, right? So you don't have to spend 1 year, 2 year, 3 year to learn this course. Just give us 3 weeks to 4 weeks of time, and we will give you an exposure to the case studies, the real time case studies. And once, so this is what we can now. The next thing is that the case studies. Sometimes you learn supply chain or supply chain analytics without the real time case studies. You're learning supply chain analytics, but you don't know how to apply the supply chain analytics on your day to day to work. So that is what we're going to make you we're going to provide this kind of training where we'll provide you the live case studies, and you get the exposure of how to apply supply chain analytics on your daily work. There is another thing which you're going to learn from us. And the last aspect is, the ecosystem. Suppose we are actually, we are the consulting firm. We get a lot of requests for hiring from our clients. So a lot of from clients as well as some other our network. So as if you are actually working, if you have gathering good knowledge about supply chain analytics during our during our learning uh, path, and also when you are after learning, also if you are actually interacting with us, and we get the understanding that you have grabbing the skill very nicely, then we are going to recommend your profile to our clients and our network, and you will be getting a very good benefit out of that, right? And the next thing is that the currently the job market is very hot for supply chain analytics. So if you are learning this particular skill, the job market will give you lot of respect, and you'll get a lot of salary, good respect in terms of position as well as the salary hike. Even if you are not looking for a jump outside your organization, you want to grow within your organization, then also it will be very helpful for you, because once you show your skill, your capabilities to your organization about making decisions, accurate decisions using supply chain analytics tool or skill, that your organization will definitely will appreciate you and will give you definitely the kind of respect and rewards you deserve from this, right? So guys, we also, the last thing which I want to tell you, that we are also going to provide you video recordings of the live sessions, and that is going to be with you for 1 year, of 1 year from the time you start your training program. So after the completion of training program, 3 to 4 weeks, right? If you still want to gain the access of what we have learned through video recordings, we will be providing you the portal, and that portal will be with you for the next 1 year free of cost. And you can learn all. You can just you can refresh, reboot everything what you have learned during a training program using the video recordings, right? So many advantages we are providing you from this particular fast track supply chain analytics training program, which will be around 3 weeks to 4 weeks, right, depending upon the way we grab these skills, right? So guys, if you are interested to learn this program, please connect with us on the details which are mentioning on the screen, which is krishnaidu@mathmal.com, and my WhatsApp number is +91 8977 924 637. So please look at the screen, and you'll get my details from through which you can contact with me, and we will be taking the responsibility of providing you a very high quality training program on supply chain analytics, and we are going to take the responsibility of providing a very good skill upgrade to your career, right guys? So thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, please definitely share this to your network, to your friends, social media, so that the people who are interested, they can actually get the benefit out of this. Thank you very much, guys.